The Colorado River Basin, it's wide open spaces, it's high plateaus, high mountains, beautiful sandstone canyons. It's unique and spectacular. I work for Grand Staircase Escalante Partners, and my focus is restoration. We are working together with partners to create a healthier Colorado River Basin.
And I'm a 6th-generation farmer.
Friends of Verde River Greenways,
the Grand Valley Water Users,
Cottonwood Ranches,
Southwest Conservation Corps,
the Escalante River,
Trout Unlimited's Western Water and Habitat Program.
The problem with the Colorado River Basin is the same as the problem for Arizona, and that is there's more demand for water than there is supply.
We recognize that population pressures both up the river and down the river, and that means eastern Colorado as well as downriver all the way to LA. We have to prepare to think about how would we react if there was pressure put upon our water.
You know, whenever you talk about water in Wyoming or in the West, your hair starts to stand up. It's certainly a touchy topic.
Rivers, especially in the West, are our lifeblood. You know, the towns and communities that we live in all sprung up around that precious resource, water.
Without water in the Grand Valley and a good deal of the West, there would be no agriculture. So we are attempting to create conservation benefit that's economically sustainable. It has to work for farmers, and it's also got to be acceptable with no negative consequences to our partners and the rest of the river community.
Yeah, there's a lot at stake. And, you know, frankly, the Colorado is an incredibly hard-working river, but the good news is that there are really difficult conversations occurring.
I don't think that there's any one path forward, but rather building consensus, creating partnerships, talking to people. And the more you speak to people, I think the more you realize there's a lot of common ground.
Is this problem solvable? Yes, I do think it's solvable. I wouldn't be devoting this much time to it if I didn't think it was solvable.
I truly do think that we do have to do something.
I think in the grand scheme of things, you know, we're just a small user on a humongous system. If we can conserve the water in this river, then we can continue to grow food and keep our farming operation going for generations to come.
I essentially shut off my head gates off of my meadows in the late season. I'm not selling my water rights, I'm just selling an action. I'm volunteering to shut off my water and keep it in the stream rather than put it out on my meadow.
And as you can see, it looks quite different. With the objective being that the conserved water that's gained by not growing that crop on this parcel is saved for the benefit of the river.
Restoration is certainly a process. We're never going to completely eradicate tamarisk and Russian olive, but what we can do is push reset. The cottonwoods, the willows, the box elders, the native species are restoring and growing and thriving. The collective impact of the habitat restoration is pretty significant at this point. We've restored more than 300 miles of the Colorado River and its tributaries.
So there's a sage that we planted, and it looks like it's doing good.
We have an opportunity to keep this river flowing for a long time. The way everyone's working together now on keeping the river flowing, I feel very optimistic that we can do it.